This is Lawrence D. Adams, and let's get started today. If you're in the chat room, let me know how you're doing, how you're feeling. Let me know and salute everyone in the chat room. Am I coming across clearly before I jump on this camera? Let me know if you guys are ready today. Oh my God, there it is. Let me know if you're ready today. Y'all ready for today? Okay. Okay, I guess it's not gonna work today. All right. You hear me faintly. Okay, what about now? You should be able to hear me very clearly. All right, there you go. You should be able to hear me real good now. Okay, we know what's going on with that. Okay. Good. Let's get it going today. Let's get it going. You can hear me loud and clear. Let me know. It shouldn't be faintly. It should be loud and clear. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe. Not that clear. Oh, no, this is not good. You know, LDA got to have the best to come with the sounds. Before I even come up, I got to make sure I sounding good. And I know how to fix that. It should sound real good now. Okay, good. I'm looking at my levels right now. What's going on, everybody? Let me know. What's the number for this month? Put it in the chat room. Let's get this number going at the beginning. What's the number for today? What is the number for today, for this month? Let's get it going today. It's clear now. Okay, that's what I want to hear. Everybody know it, right? 49 is the number. You don't know, you better know. 49 is the number. Let me know. Drop them 49s right there. There you go. Let's get this started today. That's right. Let's turn this camera up. Y'all ready? Let's go. All right. Here I am. Let's go. 49 is the number for today and for this week and for, let me get this is too bright for me. There you go. What's going on, everyone? What's going on? This is Lawrence D. Adams, and I am here right now. Let's see how that sounds. Okay, that's even better. Going on today. If you missed part 1, yesterday, part 2, and Jono went in yesterday on part 2. Is crazy. You need to go. I had to sit back and not say anything. The truth was there. It was fire. Y'all liking you liking our shirt? Yeah. Shout out to Alpha Villains for this shirt right here. You know, I got to put my the truth is censored, the truth, right? So shout out to Alpha Villains for the shirt. What's going on? Oh, you like that fatigue? You like that camo? You like that camouflage hat? Yeah. I guess somebody got to send it to me. So once again, let me put this out here for those who've been faithful in the chat room, moderators. You're a moderator. You've been commenting in the comments. You've been part of what LDA has been doing here. I want to definitely put this pennant like I got right here. I want to put this in your hands. And I mean, let me say something because y'all think I'm playing. I didn't drop one of them. Okay, I can drop one of them. Let me say something right now. This is for people who have been commenting, who's been listening, applying. Because what did we say yesterday? You can't be in the thinking class if you don't move your. You can't be a part of the thinking class if you don't move your. Do something with your. Yeah. So this right here, I want to put this in your hands. I want you to, when you get it, I want you to take a picture with it, and so we can put it on. Say, what's going on, William? So I want to put this in your hand. I'm going to start sending them out once I get a certain amount. Right, there we go. Y'all said the magic word. You can't be a part of the thinking class if you don't move your, what he said right there. I'm just saying. So you want to put this in your hand. I want to get this pendant on. You can put it on your hat. You can put it on like I got it right here. You need to be a part of the thinking class. And what we're going to do, I'm going to put you on my social media and let everybody know, hey, you are part of the thinking class. Let me put it right there. There we go. So I want you to be a part of it. This right here, it's a small token of my appreciation, and I'm going to send a letter to you. I want to send something to you. Yeah, what's going on? I want to send this to you. So you've been listening and realize that this is not for everyone. And then 2, I'm about to say this, and I didn't say it when Jono was here, but I only got a few of them left. But I want you to know something. Once I get to a certain number, This only going to be for those who are super chatted. So I'm telling you now, there are limit. There were until I get the responses I've been looking for. People have been inboxing me. You inbox me on Facebook and on Instagram. I'm allowing that to happen right now with your information, and I'm going to send it out. Give me a moment to get everything together, and I'm going to mail them out to you. But when you get it, I want you to realize that you're part of the thinking class. It's my way of giving back to you, because so many times we sometimes content creators think, well, we always giving to you. We always giving to you. I mean, we expect super chats and we expect, well, I want to lay something in your hand. That's showing my token of appreciation. So I want to get this in your hands. And I thank for the people who have reached out to me and say, hey, LDA, hey, I'd like to get one of those. And you know what? You do qualify. What are the qualifications? First of all, you've been listening to what I've been sharing on here. I know who's been here and who hasn't. I know who go back and listen to the replays. The next thing is you've been commenting. So you comment in the chat rooms, you're participating, you're interactive, you're part of that. Most of all, you're a moderator. So yeah, you're a part of it. The next thing is, of course, you're super chatting and gay, but another thing is that you're engaging in what we're talking about. So those are the qualifications right now. I know everybody can't come every day, but those who do, we want to definitely honor you and get you this pennant that you can wear and show your appreciation. I want to show my appreciation to you and lay something in your hand and say, hey, LDA is thinking about you. So you wear it with you, know what I'm saying? But after I get to a certain threshold, it will be only for those who have super chatted. So you have today is Wednesday to next Wednesday to get me. Make sure you get your information into me on Lawrence D. Adams on Instagram. That's one of the best ways to get to me. Lawrence D. Adams on Instagram, Lawrence D. Adams on Facebook, so I can put this in your hand. This pennant that's only for people who've been participating, super chatter, cash app. You did one of those two things. You did one of the things. You here interacting. I want to put this in your hand to show my appreciation, but you got to send me your address and realize your stuff would not be given out to anybody else. You're not going to get stuff mailed out to you. No, this is all private. This is covered. And I want to put this in your hand. I'm going to put a letter in your hand to let you know I appreciate you coming through. So let's get into the teaching today. If you missed the first starting of this, you missed a whole lot. So the next thing we talked about is yesterday, we went a little bit further yesterday, but today I think it's important that we cover something. Let me change the hue. Let me change this light one. There you go. We talk about this because it's so important. Salute. What's going on, man? Cave. What's going on? I ain't seen you in a minute, man. What's going on? How you doing? Good to see you coming through. Share the stream with fellows people in need to hear this knowledge. Thank you. I appreciate that, William. Salute, man cave. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Sigmund, that's right. So these are for people who, and I got people who want these. Inbox me on Facebook or Instagram, and I'm going to get this into your hand. It's my appreciation to you. It's one thing to always be asking for super chats and cash apps, but it's another thing when the content creator give you content, but it also wants to get something and put into your hand. So that's exactly what I want to do. I want to put something in your hand to let you know I appreciate you. And this pennant is a good way to let you know that you are part of the thinking class. So we talked about no more mama's little boy. This is part 3, and I want to get into it. Hopefully, John will maybe a slide through. But no more mama's little boy. So let's get into it. No more mama's little boy. We covered a whole lot about how the dynamic between the mother and the son is out of place. We talked about how the dynamic with the daughter and the mother is out of place. And we talked about a whole bunch. We talked about the power struggle within the relationship. You said, what does this have to do with game? This has everything to do with game, because you need to know who you're dealing with. Because you may be dealing with you might be dealing not with her, but you might be dealing with her mother. And for the ladies, you may be dealing with him, but you're really dealing with his mother. Let me say that again. You might be dealing with him, but you're really dealing with his mother and his issues that he have with his mother, or the things that are unresolved because he never let her go. She has more influence in his life than you do. Y'all don't want to hear this today. So she has more influence. So I don't want nobody come up here talking about he's getting no mamas. He don't like mamas. He don't like daddies. No. What I am saying is we're here today to set some things in order. We're here today to set some things in order. So it's not about bashing mothers. It's not about bashing dads. It's not about that. It's about setting things in order. And I think a lot of times, in order to have a successful relationship, some things need to be in order first, because we teach the gospel of responsibility over here. It starts with you. And that's the real game. When you realize the game has nothing to do with anybody else, it has everything to do with you. So that is the gospel of what? Responsibility. It always starts with you. Why am I repeating this? Because I want you to get this, because we're the thinking class. If not, you need to move your, what word did he use? Right, what did Dre say? So get your notes today. So the thing of it is, so many times you're not dealing with the person, you're dealing with the representation of the person they were raised with. Not saying that mothers are bad or dads are bad, but many times when the influence is beyond what it should be. When the influence is beyond what it should be. And it's time out for that. So many times you, man, have to cut. What's going on, babe? See, I ain't seen you in a while. Wow, what's going on? Woo, all right. Mothers usually create what they complain about. Correct. Very good. That's right. Very true. So I want you to realize, so it's so important. It's so important that we get things in order. But I first have to deal with the men. So the man, if you realize that your relationship with your mother is out of order and she's taking the place, she is inadvertently taking you and made you her man and made you her boo thing, guess what's going to happen? It's going to be hard for you to have a successful relationship with the woman at the level that you want to have and that she needs. So it's time to put things in order. No more mama's little boy. And one of the things that you're going to have to do to set things in order is you, man, are going to have to cut. You're going to have to cut what? The apron straps. I would say it another way, but we're at 12 o'clock and somebody might get a little mad. I had that problem. My ex-wife was daddy's little girl as well. Parents need to get out of the relationship. When dad gave her up the altar, he needs to step back. Fellas, cut the cords. There you go. There's a lot of people whose relationships have been damned or been, what's going on? Everybody coming through today who has been messed up. What's going on? This is the truth, emotional incest. And yeah, right. That is incest at a different level, right? We're thinking it's just sexual. No, we're talking about emotional incest. So there, you cannot be effectively a man to the woman if you still a little mama's little boy. Not saying that you do not take care of your mother and that things, because I have to, like today, I got to do something for my mother. That does not mean that you put your mother way on the back burner, but her position in your life has to change once you have a woman in your life. Her position has to change. That's setting things in order. You have to share with your mother that this woman right here, it's me, it's God, me, and then her. Mama, you down the line. That does not mean that you don't care for your mother, that you don't take her. But the reality of it is you have to set the order or to set the pace of where she's placed in your life with your mother. Let me say that again. You have to set the place. This is game. You're like, oh, this ain't game. You ain't telling me how to get a woman. Yeah, this ain't what I want to hear. This ain't what I. No, you have to set the pace on where this woman fits in your life, and your mother has to respect that. The problem is many of y'all have not stood up to your mother, and because she used the famous line, I brought you in this world, I can take you out this world. So she used fear tactics to keep you in manipulation, to keep you in a position. So fear tactics and manipulation to keep you in position is not good. But you have to be man enough and say, hey, it's no, ma, that's not going to happen. Susie Q, me and Susie Q, this is the position you have in my life. Now, this is the only thing, this is a caveat I must say. Now, you must be a wise man to place things in order, but wise enough to hear what she's saying or what she may see about Susie Q. Let me say that again. You must be a wise enough man to hear what she's saying without losing your positioning with your mother and with the young lady, because it still comes back to what he just said. It all starts and ends with the man. Because sometimes your mother could see something that you may not see about Susie Q. Good morning, Constant Cooper. What's going on? What's going on, Harris? What's going on, everybody? So I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying, because we're putting things in order. We got to put things in order, because when it's out of order, your wife or your girlfriend could be competing with your mother for what? ATTENTION. ATTENTION, for your attention. And anytime the two women are competing for your attention, either something is out of order. Oh, this is game, because see, I'm trying to get you in the position, man, to when before a woman even shows up, you got things straight. Because it really has nothing to do with a woman. It has to do with you. So we get in things in order. Order starts with who? You, the man. You, the man. So first, your mother knows her place. Then whoever you dealing with, she knows her place. First time I heard from the movie Bad Boys Tell Jody, you got to opiates complex. You want your mama to be your woman, but that's my woman, right? I knew crap was really out there. Yes, that's very true. That's a very true complex right there. But we need to get men in order so we can talk about. We can be very pinpoint on the solution, the problem, but we got to talk about the solution. The solution is for you, man, to get things in order. Something William said too. This is another thing. Let me go back to what he said right here, because it's very, very important. I had that problem. My ex was a daddy's little girl. So to the women, you got to be careful too, because I hear a lot of women say, I'm a daddy's little girl. And what you have done is you have created an idol out of your dad that no man can ever compete with. You created an idol out of your dad that no man can ever compete with. No man can ever compete with, because your dad has years of experiences that man does not have, that you're dealing with. So be careful with that, ladies. All the daddy little girls. Oh, I'm talking right. I'm down the alley. We're talking about no more mama's little boys. We got to talk about the women too. No more daddy's little girls. You got to tell your ladies, you got to tell your dad, hey, I chose this joker. He's mine. I chose this joke. I chose him and he's mine. You got to put things in order. But I'm talking to the men today. I'm just saying, I have to throw that in because we got women. Salute family. We have women who are listening. You have to put things in order. It's this old rap song. I wish I can play it, man. It's an old rap song from back in, I think, in the 90s or 80s. It said, your mom is in my business. She's in my business. Your mom is in my business. She's in my business. Your mom is in your business. And so what happens is the guy was complaining about what? His mom being, her mom constantly in his business. So let me tell you, the love relationship with parents and lover is so different. There's no reason to compete. Correct. So thank you so much. Oh, now we're getting salute to Screw Troy. Yo, man, make sure you guys, if you've been, I'll make sure I'm emphasize again, you want to get one of these, you gotta let me know so I can spell it out to you. Lawrence, ain't there a double it's just daddy little girl versus dad and all? No, not all dads. Yeah, not all. Let me say this, Lawrence, ain't that a double-edged sword? Daddy's little girl versus no dad at all. Yes, it is. So you're dealing with a woman who has placed her dad in such a high esteem that no man can even compete with it, which has to be realistic. And then you're dealing with a woman who has no dad. So that's a whole thing, and that's a whole thing in that. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. K Solo, you right. K Solo, you got to be a good rap historian to know about what that K Solo. Your mom's in my business. She's in my business. So I want to get this. So once again, in order for you to have a healthy relationship with whoever you're going to pursue, y'all going to get greasy and get whatever y'all going to do, LD after dark. You got to set some things in order. But I need you, man, first to set in order. Say, Mom, hey, you got to back up. Susie Q is who I'm with. Uh-oh. So see, y'all East Coast rappers, see East Coast rapper tell your mama to mind your business. Right. Right. So I want you got to tell, hey, Susie Q is who I'm with. But be wise enough to hear the counsel between your mother trying to manipulate the situation versus her giving wise counsel to you about what she sees about Susie Q. That takes a wise man to do that. Same thing for the ladies, because I got ladies in here. This game is strategy. Same thing with the ladies. You got to know, hey, daddy, I know I love you, daddy. You my everything. But guess what? I choose Susie. I choose Mr. Joe. So you got to know how to set order. You got to set order in your relationship. That does not mean you don't listen, ladies. You don't listen to what your father may see, but you got to know what he's seeing. And this is the thing what we do. We cheat our children out of experience of failing. We cheat our children or we cheat ourselves out of failing by giving all the answers. The best answers many times I got is not by me getting from somebody else, but from me failing. Time to set order. See, your wife, or if you want to get married, or if you're trying to get a girlfriend, or if you even have two girlfriends, whatever you're trying to do, she cannot compete with your wife. She cannot compete with your mother. It shouldn't even be that. Same thing for you, for your dads, and for your mother. If this is making sense to you, let me know in the chat room. If this is making sense to you, and let me know in the chat room. Just like, wow, this is big. So we got to get you to set things in order. But it doesn't start when the woman shows up. It does not show. It does not what? It does not happens when the woman shows up. It does not happen when the man shows up. You have to set the order before what? Either one of these individuals shows up. You have to set the order with your parent. You cannot be mama's little boy. And let me say this, because this one really hit it right here. Now, sometimes, I don't know if y'all ready for what I'm about to say. I don't know if you're ready for what I'm about to say. What I'm about to say. What I'm about to say. If you're ready for what I'm about to say, because it's going to hit you, brothers, I hate to do it. I got to do it. LDA got to do it. I got to say this. Uh-oh. All right, y'all ready for this? What I'm about to say? Because something what I'm about to say next, it's gonna cut somebody. Gonna cut somebody. You ready, Dre? I feel you. Yo, Dre. What I'm about to say next is gonna cut somebody. Y'all ready? Okay. Sometimes the issue is not the mother, it's you, man. And you have made your mother take the place of a woman that should be in your life. Sometimes you, man, have made your mother take the place of a woman in your life. So your mother has filled the void that only the woman that you could potentially be with can only feel because your mother's taking that place, and it's not your mother, it's you. Ooh, yeah. When gunshots real, I gotta get these people out the clouds right here. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait, what's going on here? Sometimes you brothers, I'm talking to you brothers, you have made your mother, and it's not even your mother's who's the problem, is you. She is feeling a void. She is feeling a void inside of you that only your wife was, or your woman, or the potential girl you were supposed to be with is supposed to take. And it's not your mother. And your mother's trying to get you off the what? Breast milk. I got another way of saying that, but we can't say it now. And that's what the problem is. So your mother's trying to say, hey, back up. But she was like, no, we got to give you a binky. We got to give you a pacifier. Because your mother is filling the spot that a woman could potentially fill in your life. And then you want to say all women are bad. Let me get back to the women, because the same thing over you women. Your dad. There you go, Troy. Worshiping your mother. Your dad. Your dad is filling the spot that a man's supposed to fill in your life. Because you daddy's little girl. Oh, I'm right there. I got to do this again. Whoa, watch out now. Watch out. Because you are still doing this right here. You have not. What happens is you have not effectively, your mother has cut you off, but you have not cut yourself off. So you're like the 7-year-old who's still breastfeeding. So now when a woman comes along, you're looking for someone to be your mama, to be your mama. You're looking for someone to be your mother, and you're looking for her to take the place that now that your mother's, oh, my mom's here. It's you. Comparing women to their mother. Right. So y'all get it now. Still attached to the psychological umbilical cord. Y'all get it now. Woo! Scared of our mothers more than God. Y'all getting it now. Y'all maybe gonna play that organ thing now. Don't bring that out. But that is the reality. If she doesn't listen to her man, she doesn't respect him. If she's rude to her dad, let her go. Move on. See y'all drop the thinking classes in motion now. Then she gonna treat you like a son and create nothing but chaos. So the problems many times may not be your mama, it may be you, brother. And you try to get over here and get all the dating advice that you can and listen to everybody, how to get a woman, what to say, how to dress and this and that. But I'm here to tell you the real issue may be you, because you have never got off the breast milk. You're still on Similac. You're still wet behind your ears. And what happens is you automatically become a turn off to a woman. Let's set some things in order. Let's cut some things today. Today is your day of solutions. Men come with solutions. You have to cut the umbilical cord and let it go. This does not mean disrespect your mother. This does not mean that leave your mother is hanging and things like that. Don't come over here and talk about I said that. This is about getting you in place as the man. And some of the things what you may have to do, the reason you have a problem women telling women no, because you never told your mama, and I'm saying that way, you never told your mama no. You was always agreeable with your mother. You carry the same energy. You carry the energy with you, right? Sometimes it almost turns into competition. There you go, right there, Harris. Right. It turns into what? Competition. Now you have two women fighting over you and you feel like you're the man because you never set things in order. You never put your mother in a place. You never put your woman in a place. But most of all, you never confronted your mother. Let's go a little deeper. What energy you're going to bring? Cut the ties within. You're speaking to me. I have a great mother in my eyes. She does no wrong. Took me getting married to start having to tell her no. If you don't tell your mama no, no, I can't do that, Ma. I'm unable to do that. I am doing this. Me and my wife. Let me say the correct sentence. My wife and me are going to do this. My wife, mother, we're going to do this. Your mother will respect you, but she will also reflect that with your wife. See, the reason why she may not respect your wife because you never showed her how to respect her. Mommy never liked any woman you brought home because she wanted you all to herself. Ooh, William, see, come on, man. That's on the money right there. That's on the money. That's on the money. That dependent man-mother relationship teaches a man to expect too much from a woman. It never allows him to learn to lead, but to always be led. Wait a minute, Monica Cooper, long time, my co-host from back in the day with LDA, what? With Mr. L radio show. She said something. Let's get that. William said something too. I want to get this. That dependent man-mother relationship teaches a man to expect too much from a woman. It never allows him to learn to lead, but to always be led. Time to set some things in order. Read this again. Mommy never liked any woman you brought home because she wanted you all to herself. Y'all, the thinking class is in full gear today. My wife and I. Facts, William. Facts, Monica. See, look at that. Mama, grown son. I'm going to use grown. Same thing for you women. You never cut the tie with your daddy. Don't get it. You never cut the tie with your dad. Oh, that's just my dad. Your dad has respect that you have, but there's a new man in town. There's a new sheriff in town. I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy. You woman have to place things in order and let your father know that there's a new sheriff in town. And it ain't him. It ain't him. So I want you to get this in there. So no more mamas will set things in order. See, but this needs to happen before you even talk about dating and relationships and things like that. You got to get this in order in you first. Because we always talking about the gospel responsibility. It starts with in you first. We ain't gonna talk about this. I know mama's still doing your laundry. I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy. Right, mama's still doing your laundry, folding your clothes. Bruh. It has made you too dependent, still on the nipple. See, people ain't gonna like this because it's gonna force them to deal with themselves and where they're not at. Woo! Listen, okay? I'm glad I didn't raise my 3 sons since this way. They all have great wives, girlfriends, whatever. What they do is not my business. As long as they respect her. Don't abuse her, protect her, pray for her, and cover her. Means I have taught them well. These new women are disrespectful with, wait a minute. I feel a gunshot room coming right here, but this part right here. These new women are disrespectful with daddy issues. So I'm glad I had none of those issues to transfer over to them. I shot the sheriff and I didn't shoot the deputy. Let me see this again. She said, these new women are disrespectful with daddy issues. So I'm glad I had none of these issues to transfer over to them. Y'all better get this. So many times with you dealing in a relationship or when you're dealing with a woman, you're dealing with her issues with her dad being there, like Joe said, or the dad not being there. Woo, y'all throwing it in there. Y'all throwing it. Man or woman, if the parents are in their business, as an adult, it's a major red flag. Flag on the play. First down. There has to be order. Bob Marley, you know it. I didn't shoot the deputy. There has to be order, but the order must start with you, man. Mom, this is your position. Babe, this is your position. Uh-oh, what did you say? Setting boundaries. See how everything ties together? See how everything ties in together? Setting boundaries. Y'all need to hear this. Because at the end of the day, the real thing I want to get you to get at is for you to have a healthy relationship with a beautiful woman, man, and for you to have a healthy relationship with a handsome man, woman. Another red flag is if they hold your partner accountable for what their mama or dad did or did not do. Wait a minute. I feel like get out them clouds right now. What did you say? Another red flag is if they hold you, their partner, accountable for what their mother or dad did not do. See why y'all do this after 1 o'clock. Y'all knew that after 1 o'clock, y'all always do this. And guess what? When this happens, there's no Marvin Gaye going on. There's no sexual healing. When I get that feeling, there's no sexual healing because you making the partner pay for what their mother or their father did not do. That goes both ways. Da 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 da. Do do do. Woo! Mom and dad still talk down to you. Big red flag. Y'all seen all the flags. Woo! Flag on the play. First down. Repeat. I have a great aunt that meddles in all of her daughters' relationship, and they all fail. Set things in order. There's one thing to give wise counseling. There's one thing when you in the business. Get out of the way. Move. Get out the way. I know I got the songs going at me because that's what it is. Daddy and mama issues. That's why it's imperative that you get healed, that you talk about those things. Why am I bringing this up? Because I want you, ILDA, want you to have the most magnificent, beautiful relationship you can have with a woman, brother. And for you, woman, to have that man that you revere, respect, and love and on such another level. This was all is about. That is the real game. This is what we're talking about. We realize game is just strategy. But if you don't see these red flags, guess what's going to happen? You're going to fall into the pit holes that everyone else did. Boundaries and therapies are needed as soon as you see it. If not, it will destroy your relationship and break you down. Hurt people hurt other people. Correct? Telling you. So setting things in order. Let's get what you meant. Hey, something missing in it. Let me get. I knew I forgot something. 1 2 1 2 1. There we go. 1 2. There we go. So let's get things in order. Afraid of parents. Wow, y'all. Woo. Not being here will keep you from being in a good relationship. Thank you so much. That's very true. Woo, woo. Underdeveloped kids playing adult games. Y'all getting it in. The thinking class is in motion. I had an issue with my I had issues with mom wanting to select who I was in relationship with. She said he wasn't welcome to her house. I stood up and said, if she don't want him there, nor will I come. I needed her to know I was a full developed woman, physically, and mentally. I set boundaries for her. Psychologically, physically, psychologically, and mentally. I set boundaries for her. Let me read this again. I had an issue with mom wanting to select who I was in a relationship with. She said he wasn't welcome in her house. I stood up and said, if she doesn't want him there, nor would I come. I needed her to know I was a full, developed, developed, physical, psychological, mental woman. I set boundaries for her. Sometimes you have to check your mom respectfully to establish boundaries, because she will still see you as her little boo-boo instead of seeing you as a man you are. Y'all going in today. Y'all going into thinking classes in session today. Shout out. What's going on? What's going on? I see you, brother. You guys send me your info. That's it right there. Y'all going in. Emotionally inexperienced and underdeveloped. I'm telling you, this is the thinking class here. Y'all make me want to pull out. Let me find. Y'all, that thinking class is in motion today. These comments this is what I'm talking about, because when you engage, this is what happens. Woo, class is in session. Yes, you got to go back and listen to it. This is class fire. I had to read a few chapters from a book I bought before I joined into the stream. It's good. It's good. Boundaries, standards, and respect. What is it? Boundaries, standards, and respect. Y'all getting it. Y'all getting it right there. We have to heal ourselves from damaged parents. Don't think, but I'm not saying disrespect your parents, but your parents did what they knew, what they were only taught. So don't go around going, mama, you did me wrong. Don't be doing that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that to them. Don't do that to it. Don't do that to her. Don't do that to your mom. Don't do it to her. So you got to be healed. 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 Our parents, our parents what? Our parents were just as misled as we were. Correct. So you got to be healed from that. That's all. I'm trying to. Bye-bye. It's a generational thing, right? So I want you to get what I'm saying to you right now. If this has made sense to you, it is 19 minutes into this. If this has made sense to you, let me know in the chat room. You're getting what I'm saying. You're getting what I'm saying. Parents, what? Parents are human as well. You must have infinite patience and forgive them. And they aren't supposed to have all the answers. You guys are getting it. Thank you. This online information age, we are more evolved and developed and growing. True. We have to break the cycle. What we have to break the cycle. We have to break the cycle. Stop passing down things that were taught by our parents that didn't even work for them. Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, 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 wow. Right. Growing up was a different for our parents, and we all need therapy. Now we're talking, and now y'all getting it. This makes a lot of sense. I want you to have what? A healthy relationship with what? Yourself first, but also with your spouse or whoever you're going to be with. I'm trying to look for a song at the same time. That's what I'm looking for. But I can't find what I'm looking for. Let's see it. We got it right here.
Seniors in the UK are rushing to get this 38-pound smartwatch. It can be.
1 second. See, we got it here. Uh-oh. Some folks need to be healed from 4 and 5 generations of bad habits, especially the habit of having been to have all their children young. Don't start, Jono. I got the music queued up this time. Y'all need to get this. Ooh, what is this? Sometimes parents put their baggage on their children. So we know we talked about the gospel of what? Responsibility. So what happened is you got to unload today. You have to unload today. Unload whatever that you have so that you can have a successful relationship. Have a what? Successful relationship. Successful what? Relationship. Give them the path, the next step after stepping out, taking a stand. A successful what? Relationship. I put the link in the chat, Jono. You've been tested to see if you've been tested to see if you mean what you say. You will be tested. Some parents haven't healed from their trauma and passed down generational spiritual to us, right? Genetically and spiritually to us. Uh-oh, wait a minute, he's here now. Uh-oh, he came the last minute. Well, I got the organ ready this time. Can you hear it clear now?
Yeah, the Hammond drew it out. Yeah.
All right, brother. Come on and close us out.
I think people are really touching on that, like the whole thing with the parents being, some of your parents, we're not trying to blame, set blame only on them. You are supposed to take responsibility what you're aware of. But yeah, I mean, we are a product of our parents. We're a product of who raised us. Not all of us were raised by our parents. And what happens is, if you are a product of who raised you, you're going to take on their habits. You're going to take on what they thought was right. Even believing in God is a product of who raised you. Some people do a shift later on. Some people learn different aspects, may even change religions, but basically the the reason why you believe in God is the reason is the fault of your parents. And we don't know if that was wrong or right, but it's a habit that you took on from your parents. So if your whole belief system, even in your creator, comes from your parents, imagine the belief system in relationships, belief system in the job market. You have a parent that taught you how to build a company? No, that's why it's so difficult for you to learn now. You have a parent that showed you how to do your taxes? No, that's why you go to H&R Block now. You know, these are habits that are built over time. And if you don't take the responsibility to do that for your kids, they're going to be on an uphill road on the way out in adulthood.
You see what he said? This is the most, I love this comment. Troy, you crazy. Apostle Child in the building. You see that?
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. I'm getting more titles than I deserve.
It's an inner child that needs to be healed if you're still in childlike, right? Right. So what is this? Okay, let's get this. Y'all, you guys are good. Past trauma of childhood from parents passed on to our own family. Heal and break the change of the cycle. Correct. Man, I didn't know this was going to be such a hot topic, but I guess it is.
We're dealing with like folks' entire building blocks of their foundation of their psychological being. We are literally going into the depths of where it came from.
Train up a child in the way to go, and when he is old, he will not depart. Ha! Let's stop right there. Let me train. Let me. Hold on. I gotta do this for him. That right there, they're training whether good or bad.
Training is just the child absorbing whatever information they get.
See, that's what we miss. Because someone in the book talked about that, but it's whether good or bad. Whatever you're training them, good or bad, is going to what? They will not depart when they're old.
You have to really think about it. Children are a sponge. Whether you tell them not to remember something or you do, they're still going to remember it. Mm-hmm. Whether the transgression was positive or negative, they're going to remember it. It's going to become a part of their life. So some of the esteem issues that we have with our women and with our men is because of their experience, how positive or negative the experience was in their past. And then who do you have the most time with from age 0 to 18 with the dominant parent? You could have two parents in the same household living every day in the same bed, everything. There's still going to be a dominant parent. One that takes good control, or the one that takes command of the learning, the nurturing, and everything like that.
This show, man, I wanted to change the subject today again. You know that, right? I couldn't let it go. I laid in bed. I took a nap before the show even started, and was debating about changing the title.
What about the good cop, bad cop parent? You know, the one that you can go to get the $20, and the one that tells you why you asked your mother for $20. You know,
right? Playing between the two. But I want everybody to get this, because I want y'all to really get this. The point of we're bringing this up about no more mama's little boy, setting it in place, is because I want you and John. I know we're in the same team. We want you to have healthy relationships first with yourself and with whoever you're going to be with. But if we don't uncover these things in the past or deal with these things that are going around you, guess what's going to happen? No matter how much game you get from anybody else on these YouTube streets or Facebook or read their books, if you don't unearth some things, you're going to step on a man line or step in a manhole, and you're going to sink.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You said that, John. If your parents were good teachers, you'll be an excellent student. To be good and lead yourself right. If it's negative, abusive behavior, you become abusive because you're normalized in your childhood, right? You can't give what you don't have. Y'all, come on now. Y'all in the healthy and hope. That's the whole goal here. This the real game. Y'all want to know the real game? That's the real game. It's to get you to have a healthy relationship. It's not, of course, I see, there you go, put 49. Oops, I didn't click the wrong button right there. So yeah, definitely. So I want you guys to get this. You got anything you want to say, John, for
No, I think this series has been a big help to a lot of people that feel that, you know, they may not know where some of their, you know, idiosyncrasies come from. And what's the idiosyncrasy? You know, any of your habits. And if you don't know where it came from, you might as well go look in your family tree and go find out who you hung out the most with. More than likely going to come from there. And if you want to build from that strength, you can. And if you don't, it's going to just be left undone.
Yep, that's it. 49, put the 49. If you are part of the thinking class, make sure you get one of these pennants. People have been messaging me on Facebook and on Instagram. Make sure you get a part of the. Matter of fact, there's a limit. I think I'm going to cut it off to next Wednesday. To contact me after that, I may bring it up. You got to get a super chat to even get these. And it has to be a certain dollar amount. But definitely if you need to get one of these, be a part of the thinking class. Because if you're not part of the thinking class, there's a word we used yesterday. You got to move your assets somewhere else. But I want to put this in your hand right there. This is so you appreciate 49. Is it? It's for my birthday month. Today, this month is my birthday, so 49. If this has helped you, share this video. Share it. Don't just get healed and you don't help nobody else. Share the video, like the video. See why Sig do this? Why he do this? Why he put that in there? Oh my God. I tell you, from church to the gutter. But I want you to get this though. I want you to really get this. I want to get this in your hand. Those who did, there will be coming out to you shortly, but I want to put this in your hand right here just to show my appreciation. 49 is the number for this month. So no matter what guests come on, it's going to be 49 because 49 is my birthday, 49. So I want to put this in your hand. I want to show my appreciation to you, to show you, and there's a limited amount. It might look like a lot here, but it's a limited amount, and it's not for everyone. The way you qualify is how do you qualify? You qualify because you've been participating in the super chats. You participated in multiple ways in the chat room. You comment, you're a moderator, you qualify for it. So thank you for everybody for coming through. He said, John got that sinister, got that 7 words. Yeah. You guys are crazy. So I want you to get that 49 is the number for today. If this has helped me, let's just do this before we leave because I want you to really get this. If this series has helped you, let me know in the chat room. Just put it helped. It helped past tense. There's a reason why I want that. If this has helped you, put it has helped me. Sorry. It has helped me. Let me know in any way, shape, or form. We talked about No More Mama's Little Boy. If this has helped you, it has helped you. Put that in the chat room. Okay, good. We got people showing up. Shout out to you. First time seeing you here. All right, it's helped me. Good. It's helped. Okay. It's okay, good. That's what I want to see. Thank you. See, it's one thing. Good. 49, babe. See, you ain't seen you in a minute. Child, where you been? Hiding out. Getting that body together.
See, catch up to the last 3 days worth of teaching.
Yeah, because this is so good. This is so good because even though I'm talking to the men, it apply to you, daddy, little girls. Wow. This series healed a lot of wounds. It's helped everybody share and to help others, please. See, it's one thing. Don't be selfish now. If it has helped you, you need to be like, yo, you need to listen to this guy, LDA, John will come on. They be dropping some P's and Q's. Because if you get healed and set, well, now I'm saying get turned into my preacher mode. I gotta be careful. If you get set free, and guess what happened is you help others. I don't make me do it.
You free? You gonna free everybody else.
Right, you gonna free everybody else up. Everybody gonna get free. You gonna get everybody free. Everybody gonna get free. Woo, that run right there. Whoa, that run right there. Y'all think y'all don't know what's going on really. It's coming out clear?
Find a way to get some music on the channel. See, look at that. You need to find a way.
I had to figure it out. Said Lawrence Truth.
Lawrence Tubman. That's Tubman. You're freeing the minds.
Freeing the minds.
Using the Freeman Railway.
Right. Y'all don't even know what I'm doing with the church. Y'all don't understand what I'm doing with the organ. Fix it now before the court system makes you. We didn't want to. They're trying to get the thinking classes in motion.
Fix it
All
now
right.
before your wallet makes you.
Well, right. You better fix it before you say that again, Jono.
Fix it now before your wallet makes you.
You said fix it now before your wallet makes you. I know they're gonna sit back and watch this. Look at them. They're making a mockery of us. No, I'm not. You don't know who we are.
I'm trying to free you.
We're freeing. There's a difference between what?
LDA Tubman.
Say that again.
LDA Tubman.
Right. They don't understand. They don't understand what's going on.
Freeing the mental slaves.
It's freeing some slaves. That's see, man.
Mental slaves.
Some what?
The mental slaves.
Oh, Mike. Woo! Y'all ain't ready for that. They ain't dropped off. They ain't ready for this. Oh, we 7 minutes past. All right, it's time to go. You gotta have some fun. If you don't have some fun, you're gonna run.
You're gonna get run over.
Right. So to everybody, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Did we finish this series? I don't know. We gotta. I think there's one more piece to it.
Yeah, maybe they need to tell you in the chat room they need more.
Do y'all want more? Yes or no? Let me know in the chat room now. Y'all want more? Let me know. Let me know in the chat room. You want more of this? Not this, but the more of what we're talking about. No more mama's little boy.
Or growing pains.
Growing pains. All I need 3 responses. Let me know. See that you doing a bit of diction now. Encore. One more. Juice Savage, my man. You just got here. You got to listen to this one, man. You got to listen to this one and the 1-3 back, man. So much. You're on point, no matter what the topic. I told you that the spirit was on me this week. I'm ready for class tomorrow. It's the most spiritual game you're gonna ever get.
Spirit gonna be taking notes from you.
Say that again.
Spirit gonna be taking notes from you.
Woo! We always want more. You're a real one, LDA, right? Okay, so I guess we're gonna continue tomorrow. Part 4. No More Mama's Little Boy. Part 4. We said we try to put some things in order, but tomorrow we're going to talk about something else. Wow. LDA waking up our souls. Thanks to my man right here. Appreciate him. Make sure you reach out to me to get your pendant and be a part of what we're doing. A little more, make sure I share this with friends of mine. I already dropped some, but not redirect him. All right, we're about to end. I'm cutting my camera off and we're out of here. Let the music get you.